welcome back to my channel. So let me reintroduce myself for some of our newcomers, for some of our latest subscribers. My name is Tisha and I am a Jamaican living in Azores, Portugal. I am a mother of two, a 23-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old son. I'm married to a Portuguese, and that is how I ended up living in the Azores. Okay, so a year after I get here, I did a video about living in Portugal, being black, and racism. So after living here for 5 years, now I can definitely talk about it again. So my stance still stand. This so far have been the country that showed the least amount of racism so far. So far, I have not encountered racism in the Azores. Mind you, I live here alone for 3 years, and then my 14-year-old son joined me here. And where I live presently, I am the only black person that is living here. Okay. And so far, hey, yeah, I took back a lot of things. So on my previous videos, someone commented and told me, oh, if you live in Portugal for 1 year and you have coming from Jamaica and you have not been depressed, you really like it, sweetheart. I didn't even see your comment until after I get out of my depression. I went into a deep depression. It was so bad. I used to walk twice per day. I started making excuse why I can only walk once per day. I started making excuse why I don't walk anymore, until I started making excuse why I don't leave my bedroom anymore. Whoo, child. Whew. But I'm getting over it now, hence the few videos you have seen so far. Anyways, living here has been a bit of a challenge per se. As I stated in my previous video, the pace here is a little bit slow tempo. But mind you, I came here just when the COVID started. So after the COVID finished and the partying start, let me tell you something. Hey, fireworks as early as 7 a.m. in the morning till maybe 10 p.m. at night. Trust me. And it's like every hour or every half an hour you hear this big bang. Hey, for the first year, I was scared out of my, not scared, but I was easily frightened by it because I wasn't used to it. So every minute you hear that loud bang, you're startled. So that's what happened. But then they have a lot of church parties, not really my scene. I consider it to be very boring based on where I'm from, but it's a tradition. And the best part about it is the family togetherness each time those little parties happen, because it's basically something that everyone get involved in from as young as maybe 3 years old or 4 years old up until 70 years old. Everybody get involved in that kind of party. The Mart is a church party where they hold the Virgin Mary or Jesus or whoever they wanna. It's a statue, and they march with it with flags and the marching band, and they play. Oh, those people are gifted with music. They play every instrument you can think of, and they play the instrument, and it's slow tempo, but it's their fun, it's their enjoyment, and they really do look forward to it every year. Another thing I've noticed now, because the COVID is over, is the football matches that they have here. So what happened is, football, as Portuguese, they take football very serious. So you would have various amounts of football field set up in every community, very decent looking, nice structured football field, and people go there from morning. It's open from morning to night. You go and play football. There is always somebody for you to play with. But they have some football matches that they have, and it's where the young people go to hang out because they have nothing else to do. So they just go there to hang out and have fun. In terms of the food, I find maybe a few dishes here that I like. I'm not saying I enjoyed, but I like. Because being in this culture, you have to adjust to fit. So a few dishes here that I like, and I wouldn't mind doing. But one thing surprised me though. The other day I went to a restaurant, and the special on the menu was bakayukum ahush, rice with saltfish, just like our mother used to do it in the days, the rice and the saltfish cooked together. But I mean, it's on the restaurant menu, but it's a little bit, it looks a little bit different. It's the same, it is the same, but it look a little bit different, because normally we would just cook the rice and the saltfish in the same pot. We don't look a one pot meal that we used to cook a country. Sometimes when you don't feel like you want to cook. Alright, so they do it, but they cook the rice, they cook the saltfish first, they use the saltfish water to cook the rice, and then they fry up the saltfish and the onion and whatever season they're using, and then after the rice finish cook, they combine everything together, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like, because it reminds me of back home. The other thing is what was the other thing now? So in terms of the people talking to me here, it's a little bit better, because generally they would say good morning and good afternoon, but as to having a conversation, engaging in a conversation, the ladies still do not engage in a conversation. A man will engage in a conversation, just being not as if they're looking a relation, but just a little bit being jovial. And I guess men are more friendly, because when I get here, it took a while before somebody said beep to me, but when my son get here, oh Jesus, I was so ashamed. Everybody know him, everybody say hi to him, everybody is like, take one. It's like, I mean, I'm like, okay, but it's mostly the male, all the male, big man, little boys, younger than him, older than him, everybody just boom my face, everything. So in terms of him being here, I think children are more resilient, so I guess he's doing much better than I did in terms of He doesn't like the food though. He doesn't like the food. He likes no food. So I'm not gonna say because it's Portuguese food he doesn't like Jamaican food either. He only want foolishness things like burger, KFC, which I'm so happy I don't even live where KFC is. I'm an hour away from a KFC, so him can't stress me for that. But like, if we go on the road, he will eat a hamburger, he will eat egg from morning to night, and French fries. And he eat a lot, but him just stubborn. He don't want to eat food. Like, my mother couldn't get him to eat food when he was in Jamaica. I can't get him to eat food here. So it's not about the culture of food. That piece of boy just don't want to eat food, period. Yeah. So in terms of that, and in terms of clothes here, I am a jeans and t-shirt girl. So I have no problem. But if I really want to dress up, I kind of have a problem finding stuff I like. One reason being because of my figure. I don't have the most beautiful shape in the world, and this is European fashion. I'm not yet adjusted to the European way of dressing, so I'm getting there. So I'm not yet. When I go to the mall looking for something, it's very rare that I find something that I like. And then these days they only have fashion for younger. They mostly have fashion for younger people, teenagers, crop top and those little things. They have, especially summertime, it's all body out. So, but the major Amazon, Shein, Temu, whichever the site you want to shop from, it ship here. It may take a longer time, but it ship here. So I do a little bit of shopping on that site, those sites. So that's okay. What else I'm gonna talk about? The humidity is still my number one enemy here. The humidity during winter, summer, whatever time, it's high humidity here. The humidity is nothing to joke about. So I have to have the humidifier constantly running in my house because of the amount of water in the air. And based on the amount of water, I will just paint my wall 3 months ago, and the paint start to strip from the wall. It start to have moldy spot that I have to really go around the house, look for those spots and clean. We kill the mold with bleach. Seriously, I used to wonder why these people wash so often, but now I realize the things easily smell moldy. Your stuff easily smell moldy, so you have to wash them to keep them fresh. So that's that. So far I haven't experienced racism. So far I went through depression because it's slow pace, it's quiet, it's pretty boring compared to where I'm coming from, but it's livable. I still don't speak fluent Portuguese, so I still don't have a job because who would employ me? And yeah, my son is in school presently, and yeah, so yeah, the other thing that happened to me here is I get sick every summer, and this summer has been worst of all. I got headache that sent me into the emergency room every single summer. Like, I don't know if I have summer migraine. I don't know what is going on with my body, but all I know is these headaches, they come and they linger, and you will take painkillers until poof, a big one hit, and no matter what you do, what painkiller you take, whatever, I have to go to the hospital so they can put a saline solution, drip, whatever it is. I have to get that. I guess it's a salt. They put salt because the saline solution is salt, right? Plus they put some painkiller, because at the point when I go to the hospital, my stomach won't be able to consume even water. I can't consume not even water because I'm throwing up from all this throwing up business. So then and there, I don't know if this video makes sense at all, but all I know is that so far I've gotten used to the place. It's not bad. It's much better for me than when I just arrived, when I did the first video. I'm more outside now. I go more often to the stores because I don't pay my bills online, because if I do, I wouldn't be able to be going out. So I deliberately go straight into those places and pay my bills. I don't do online transaction with my bills for now. I don't know if when everything go cashless, I will have to stay home and pay my bills. But for now, I enjoy going out once a month or 2 times a month just to pay my bills. I enjoy doing that. Yes, so I think that should be it. I think that should be it. So live, love, and laugh. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let no one steal your joy. And peace out.